What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Papa JT coming at you guys with my Week 1 analysis and previewing all the NFL games. And this video, I'm previewing the Philadelphia Eagles, the defending Super Bowl champions, versus the Atlanta Falcons. So make sure to like the video and subscribe. And the Philadelphia Eagles acquired a lot this offseason. The main acquisition was Michael Bennett, adding to the already a stout defensive line that they have with Fletcher Cox leading the pack. And the Atlanta Falcons losing Taylor Gabriel, their best slot guy from last season. And he was pretty productive replacing him with Calvin Ridley. Now, this Atlanta Falcons offense should be at full go. Now, Steve Sarkisian was in his first year. They had some kinks working out, but it seems like they got it flowing pretty well. So let's compare the offense and defense. Comparing the Philadelphia's offense from last year to the Atlanta Falcons defense, they were 7th in the NFL and total offensive yards per game with 365.8 yards per game. They were 13th in the NFL passing the ball with 233.6 passing yards per game. They were 3rd in the NFL rushing the ball with 132.2 rushing yards per game. And they put up 28.6 points per game. The Atlanta Falcons defense was top 10 in the NFL with 318.4 yards per game given up, which was 9th in the NFL. They gave up 318.4 passing yards per game, which was 12th in the NFL. And they were 9th in the NFL stopping the run, only allowing 104.1 rushing yards per game. And they gave up 19.7 points per game. The Atlanta Falcons offense compared to the Philadelphia Eagles defense, they were 8th in the NFL in total offensive yards per game with 364.8. They were 8th in the NFL passing the ball, averaging 364.4 passing yards per game. They were 13th in the NFL rushing the ball, 115.4 rushing yards per game, and they put up 22.1 points per game. The Philadelphia Eagles defense was top 5 in the NFL, only allowing 306.5 total offensive yards per game, which was 4th in the NFL. They were 17th against the pass, which I thought they would be a little bit higher, but hey, they gave up 227.3 passing yards per game, and they were the best team in the NFL stopping the run, allowing only 79.2 rushing yards per game, and they gave up 18.4 points per game. So the keys to victory that each team needs to execute to win this game: the Atlanta Falcons need to get pressure on Nick Foles. Unlike the New England Patriots, the Patriots couldn't get to Nick Foles. He had all day to throw, which is why he was throwing the wide open wide receivers left and right. And they need to force them into passing situations. If you force the Philadelphia Eagles to make Nick Foles have to throw the ball a lot of time and limit the running game with Jay Ajayi, and you get Nick Foles to start playing like how a backup quarterback should play, not very good, they have a strong chance of winning this game. So Vic Beasley is very capable of disrupting this game. He's going to be matched up against some pretty good offensive lineman. I think Jason Peters will be who he will be matched up against. So that's a very hard task for him to go up against. But if the Atlanta Falcons can create some kind of pass rush and get to Nick Foles, they have a good chance of winning this game. They also need to spread out the Eagles' defensive line with Fletcher Cox and Michael Bennett, spreading those guys out, getting them winning, getting them tired, getting them going all directions so they can successfully run the ball with Devontae Freeman and Telvin Coleman. Now, all the Philadelphia Eagles need to do is take Julio Jones out the game, take him out the game with Jalen Mills covering them, and over the top you have Malcolm Jenkins playing over the top so Julio Jones doesn't go anywhere. And if you take Julio Jones out of the game and you force Matt Ryan to have to pass to some of these smaller guys like Mohamed Sanu and Calvin Ridley, you're going to be pretty successful winning this game. So my prediction, I have the Philadelphia Eagles winning this game. I think it's going to be pretty high scoring. I have them winning 42-38 against the Atlanta Falcons. Let me know what you guys think. Who will win this game, the Philadelphia Eagles or the Atlanta Falcons? Make sure to like the video, subscribe, comment, and thanks for watching.